And we are live. I'm live. My name is Mr. 2020. And welcome to today's Feel It Real Fun show. Today we've got a special co-host who's bringing me up coffee, I betcha. I bet she is. Thank God there's some in the cup. How cool is that? So, let's do housekeeping while we're waiting for people to show up, including Victoria. Hey, there's our first live viewer, second live viewer. Here's our second co-host. Here she comes.
With the coffee.
And the coffee?
Yeah.
All right. So, welcome to today's show.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Peter.
So, Victoria's going to acknowledge you guys, because we might be able to see a little bit better today, because we're changing stuff around. And visit us at freeneville.com. Get on the mailing list.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, I've answered 52 emails this week from people that weren't on the list. And you know what I told them? Get on the list. Okay? Because you're asking questions that we cover.
Yeah.
By the time you get up the guts to answer and I get up the time to reply, you probably would have found it already by being on the email list.
Yeah.
So, get on it.
And
You'll get lots
so
of free
much
stuff.
earlier.
Oh, yeah. Time.
Yeah.
So, freeneville.com, get on the email list, join us in Manifesting Mastery if you want us to get to know you better. We'd
Hi,
love that.
Cindy. We love you too.
Oh, it's
we love
Cindy.
all
Yay!
of you guys. Edward, hiya.
And feelitrealfun.com if you want to watch all the replays. By the way, I found out that www.feelitrealfun.com doesn't work.
Oh, doesn't it?
No, I'm trying to get that resolved, but it's one of those things. It might work today, it didn't work yesterday.
Got you.
So just go to feelitrealfun.com, skip to www. So,
Oh, I see. Don't put www and
Right.
it goes there.
yep. It's the internet, gang. Back in the old days, it was simple, right?
Yeah.
You set up a lemonade stand and your dreams came true. Now it's today's world. So today we're going to talk about eliminating money stress using the 18-inch adventure and the
Ignition?
ignition. Yes, and we've got some cool ignition stories. I didn't bring the computer up today. Instead, we're trying some different technology. So we'll be covering your
What's
success
that?
stories
Memory?
next week.
Different
No,
technology.
look at the tripod. That's different.
Oh, that's true.
That's right. So, and we can actually somewhat read the comments.
Hi, Stace.
See that? We're
Yeah.
not squinting real bad either. So,
No, we're not.
By the way, years ago, right, I bought this really amazing tripod. It retails for like $300.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I remember this.
I got it for like $30. It's the one we're using today. It's taller, it's heavier.
It's
When Jeff
heavy
Nash came to
duty, it's
visit,
ace.
Jeff said that is a nice tripod.
Yeah.
Right? That's ace. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the tripod I've been using is a little flimsy thing. It's made of crap, and if you blow real hard, the iPad falls over, and you go, oh my God, there it goes. Right. So here's the thing. Why did I buy? Okay.
Why did you buy?
Why did I buy a $300 tripod for like $35? One of those non-stop deals that we manifest just for fun.
Yeah.
When I didn't have a camera.
Yes.
Because I didn't have a camera. Okay, we had a little dinky handheld,
Yeah, just a little
candy
thing.
bar camera.
Yeah, candy bar.
Right? To put it on a tripod would have been an exercise in ridiculousness.
So you got the Canon, Nikon, whatever it was.
I had
after
the Nikon
that.
way after, about 2 years.
Oh, right.
Right? I just got the Sony A6000 last year.
Yes,
Yay!
we know all about the Sony A6000.
So why would I buy a $300 tripod for $35 when I don't even have a camera?
Because you need it now.
Okay, this is also why you do your Feel It Real sessions. This is also why we suggest you play with this little formula for ignition and notice this 18-inch journey. Because seriously, we all have 24 hours a day. And if you notice when ignition happens, I want you to notice, if you don't know when ignition happens, you're not going to be able to feed that spark and turn it into a flame. And it's not that you need to, okay? But trust me, when you're going, I've been doing this for 19 years and I've had no successes. Yeah, you have. You've been manifesting the mundane and the madness more than you've been manifesting, let's see, the big things. But you're missing it because you're not noticing what ignition feels like. You're not noticing what that belly journey feels like.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your day. Tell us about your week.
I said something this morning, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, yesterday. Yes. Oh, sorry. Running around, like my yoga lesson starts at 9:10
Right?
on the dot. And at 9:10, I decide, and I'm still at home, yoga, it's probably only a 5-minute drive.
If traffic is good.
But traffic at that time of the morning is chaos. Anyway, and just doing things at home. But I want to do that before I go, and I want to do that. But I just imagined being in class before it starts, like early, and it was like, that's what I said to you, it was almost like I kept doing more things at home, even though I knew, like hang on, you got to get your ass out of here. But excuse me,
this might be the first time Victoria swore in a Really Real Fun show.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was like it was almost to the point of sabotage. Like if I'd looked on it later, if I'd been late, I would have named that I did that to myself. Do you know what I mean? I found all these things. Oh, but I'll just put this in the bin, and I'll just put my hairbrush away.
That really needs put in the bin.
Just like, stupid stuff. But kept doing the stupid stuff. And never got anxious. Just kept thinking, I'm just going to be there on time. And I couldn't believe.
Gold here.
Yeah, because I walked into. I remember I didn't drive fast. I didn't. There was no panic at all around any of it, and I just kept doing these little things. Then getting in the car, got to the top of the driveway, and noticed that for a second, because I got to the top and then I saw this huge stream of cars. There was one mini break that I just missed in the traffic, and a huge trail of traffic. And I just thought, almost went into, that's going to make me late now. And just thought, nah, doesn't, like, whatever. It was like I just didn't want to entertain either way. Waited for the traffic, drove normal. Anyway, it was ace. Walked into class, hadn't started, 2 minutes early, got my mat, found my space, and then it started. It was just so easy, that whole journey. It was ace.
Ignition can be good, bad, or indifferent. Ignition. You can ignite a fire that will cook your meals. You can ignite a fire that you can use to, back in the old days when I taught Native American living skills, survival skills, fire would be used to make tools. You can fire harden the tip of an arrow, right? Not the wood, right?
Yeah.
You point the wood, and if it's green wood and you fire harden it, it gets almost as hard as rock. Okay? Most of the old arrowheads were not rock. They were either bone or actual fire-hardened wood.
I never knew that.
Okay?
I thought they were flints, but yeah.
That came later. Right? So seriously, this is cool stuff. So fire can be used to cook food, to make tools, right? Or fire. Many, many moons ago, me and the first grandchild went out to the woods to burn some scrap. Okay, I had a bunch of scrap stuff, and I took it up to the woods to burn next to the creek. And so I took all this crap out, and I lit it on fire. And then the winds kicked up.
Did you have a massive bonfire?
We had a potential problem. Right? And I had a 3-year-old and no bucket.
Oh.
All right, we weren't all that prepared. Okay, the Boy Scout, the state of Boy Scout was not present that day. Okay, so there's a possibility right there for ignition to go bad. Okay, real story. She had one yesterday. She gets to the top of the driveway and she's got a decision to make. Now the decision isn't, I will be positive, okay, or
we're stuffed.
Right? We're stuffed.
No.
The decision is, there's a spark here. What am I feeling? How do I want that feeling to go? She let go, she let die the anxiety Victoria. Trust me, if anxiety Victoria showed up, have you ever sat up there at the top of the driveway for 5, maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah,
you have. Yeah. I've been in the car. I'm going.
It's a busy road.
Yeah, I'm going. Let's give them the Jesus moment.
Yeah,
right?
You're going. Go.
Yeah, pull out in front of the black one. Give them the Jesus. Right? Yeah. You get it? You can do that. You can create all sorts of anxiety. She could have been late. Instead, she decided to feel something different, even after all that self-sabotagey, quote-unquote, activity. I've got to put the hairbrush back. Oh, this has to go in the bin.
Yeah,
it has to right now, because if it waits an hour on there, it's this is terrible.
I know.
As human beings, we are insane.
Yeah.
And as one with God, as what is noticing what you are is what gives life. We're sanity, and we're beyond sanity. We're just lovely. So let's talk about eliminating money stress.
Yeah.
How much is $7? How much is $97? Okay, how are you representing it? Okay, $7 is $7. $97 is $97. If you live in the U.S. or Australia or most Asian countries that are on the internet, probably $7 is not a big deal.
No, that's how much my cake cost the other day.
That's how much her cake cost the other day. $97 is not a big deal. That's just a coffee a day for 90 days. Okay?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Oh my God, that's $97. It's I don't know if I want to spend $7. It's just a download. It's just, okay, I'm talking about some of the things that our clients go through. That's you. Okay? How big is $7? When you pull to the top of the driveway and it's decision time in your life for anything, okay? Tires on your car. Okay, I have to call my mechanic today and schedule a service for my car. Okay? Look how worried I am. Do I look worked up? Okay?
I remember actually years ago when I had my business in the UK, and there was lots of things like this where you paid for a course or even just giving up your day and time.
Time is a
and
biggie.
spending money getting to an event. But it was always just like, if I just learn one thing, it's paid for it all, because I've got that one thing forever then. Do you know what I mean? That
If you
bit of
watch
learning
one show, right? So
Yeah.
we're going to twist it on its head. Okay, money I can always earn more of. Time I am fierce with.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you watch this show
Yeah.
and you take away one thing,
Yeah.
okay, get it?
Yeah.
It's up to you to take away the one thing. It's up to you to get dirty with it and run with it. Neville says to be a doer, not just a hearer. Right?
Yeah.
Don't just water. The water level is getting, it's a psychological principle. Wine is converting it into, you get it just came from the belly. When I'm talking water, okay, you get it? I'm living from water as I'm saying that, and just went to wine. You hear it? It's demonstrated through the tone of my voice, but I'm not changing the tone of my voice. I'm changing psychological principle or living it right now, embodying it. Feel it?
Excuse me.
So how do you feel about money? You get to the top of the driveway. Okay? By the way, all sorts of ways you can play with this. How do you become an investor? When do you become an investor? I'm looking through the comments, and again, I didn't bring them up today, but I'm looking through the comments on the Law of Attraction Manifesting More Money group. And I asked one of the success stories today. Okay? I asked the writer, I says, when did you decide to be an investor? And she said, sometime last year. Right? Her student loans are paid off because she's mucking around with this experiment here.
Oh,
Okay?
excellent.
Okay, she's getting the money to pay off the student loans, and she says, now I have the money to invest elsewhere. Okay, ooh, get it? So that's where we're playing. She's been investing her imaginal acts. In other words, a little bit of time gets invested. She's following the formula, asking good questions, getting dirty, okay, investing in her, okay, a little $7 investment, $27 investment, but more importantly, the time, okay? You get it? This is what's fun. Because when you go from, you will always have money stresses. Ready? Somebody put this in the comments. You will always have money stresses as long as you worry about spending money.
Yeah.
Your money stresses will stop when you start investing. I invest in food. You get it? I invest in food. I don't spend money on food. I buy food that gives our bodies what you're seeing here. We also invest in the imaginal acts. We also invest in what we're learning and reading and a video that we watch and so on. And what we don't do. When's the last time you went to CNN.com?
CNN.
And she doesn't even know what it is. How cool is that? The crappy news network.
Oh, no.
Right?
Yeah.
You get it? You've got some choices to make. Anytime spending comes up, I'm not big on spending. I'm really big on investing. We went on a little holiday before we got Emmett. and we went to this little trainy thing. Victoria wasn't thrilled with it, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Where?
The little train thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was cute, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what Victoria'd say, cute, right? But it was really lovely. I could see my dad enjoying that because my dad's a railroad.
It was lovely for that because he's a bit. Is he a train spot? What people call a train spotter?
No.
No, but he likes trains.
Yeah, he loves trains, right? And so it was a lovely little thing where a guy took some old train cars and he remodeled them into these little rooms you could sleep in, and he had a little dog named Barky. And it was cute as hell,
Yeah.
right? So, but it was fun, and
Yeah.
for me, that was an investment. It wasn't an expenditure. Here's me and Victoria taking a little trip on the road, just getting to be with each other outside of this context.
Yeah.
We put a new roof on the house and on the cottage, and we've spent thousands of dollars on soil. Right?
Yeah, I know.
We're building soil here for the plants.
It's been probably more on the soil than we have on the house.
Oh yeah, probably. Now the cool thing is, it's not a spending; it's an investing.
Invested, yes.
Because for the first couple of years, we spent money on trees.
Yep.
Yeah. Now watch how much fun she has with this.
Yeah.
Okay. We actually did. We spent money on trees, and the trees. Look at her.
Yeah,
All the
they
nonverbals are
died.
great. Yeah, she's right. Yeah, they died. They did, because where we live is clay, and so we started building this soil. And guess what? The trees love this thing that we call nutrition.
Yeah.
Like your body. Okay.
Yeah.
Like so eat some good food. Like your
Yeah.
sessions. Give yourself 3 feel-it-real meals a day. You get it? Neville's dad did one in the morning in his Burbice chair. Go to freeneville.com and stick in Burbice, Berbice. Okay, middle of the day, you can do a session, or you can just make sure that I revise on the spot, right? Something doesn't work out, I revise it on the spot. It just keeps things going right.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, do some revision, do some feel it real, call it a day, fall asleep. 3 meals a day. Okay, and what if you read 3 articles a day? What if you watched a video or 2 or 3 a day? Seriously, instead of the other stuff. Again, spending money, try this on one more. You can watch a distractive video, or you can watch a video that enriches you. I invite you to watch more of what's enriching, because that's investing. I can't spend time. People send me videos constantly, and I'll watch maybe 10 seconds of most of them, because it's like, yeah, that's cute, done. Or, okay, that guy's just like Neville, sure, right? Done. Right, move on.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm investing a lot of time. And investing doesn't mean I'll get a payment someday. You get we're doing this show? Do you get we're being paid right now?
Yeah.
Do we look forward to doing this?
Yeah, we do.
Even though we got to get nice looking in the morning. We get
Nice looking.
Yeah, we get nice looking, then we go to the dog park, right?
To get dirty looking.
Yeah, to get dirty looking, right? But
Yeah.
God, we love you guys.
Yeah.
And the number one investment is love.
And thank you for all those
Oh,
hearts
wow.
there. It's lovely.
So stop spending. Just invest. Okay? We invest in food. We invest in the puppies. A couple bucks of puppy treats a day. God, it makes their lives a lot better. Good puppy treats, not the crap. So I'm going to read the last 3 comments real quick.
Yeah.
So
that'd be
watch me
nice.
squint. Ready?
Cindy.
Cindy says, I've started Nevilleizing on the spot. Yeah. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
Why let anything slip into the past? By the way, I put up a post the other day about at the end of the day, I never have more than 3 things to revise. Here's why. Because if something doesn't, guys, go right during the day, I'm changing it then. I don't save up the list of 5,000 things to go to bed and try to revise.
Yeah.
Right? At the end of the day, if I've got 3 problems that I go, right, this is what I want to have been different. The other day we go to the accountants, right? And the accountant says, he's doing the accountant things, and I love him. He's just, 20, and Victoria does, and he goes, and I'm thinking, unacceptable, right? And I don't say a word. And he goes, oh, but hold on.
I can do this.
And he goes,
we can do this.
oh, this is better. Nice, acceptable. Right?
Yeah.
I don't wait. I don't go, oh, I don't like what Graham said. Let's wait 8 hours, go to bed, and I will change it then. It's like, not unacceptable. I'm hearing something different. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. Right? So, investing. I'm not wasting, I'm not spending my time in the accountant's office. I'm investing it. I'm paying it money. I'm also sitting there with time. So, in Manifesting Mastery, we talk about 2 things. You want to free up your attention, and you want to free up energy. First 2 weeks, we explore meaning and how to do that, which is way cool. But this is what we do for the rest of our lives. Free that up. So,
Let's catch. I can't
Tori's
wait. What's Yasmin? I can't wait to.
I can't wait to invest
in my relationship
tonight by getting out to do something with both we really enjoy. Kid-free. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Kid-free.
Kid-free.
Peter, you know,
I can't go
remember
throughout my days without my...
sessions. Yes, anymore. Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. So, by the way, if you're manifesting what you really want, you're going to want to do your sessions. And we've talked about some of that before. So, shall we button it up? Or do you
Yep,
wanna
looks
do
like
some comments?
Yolanda said, wow, golden nugget. Just
Reverse right there. Yeah, just
Revise
revise right
right
there.
there.
Yeah, you
Yep.
got it.
Yep.
Boom, on the spot. And we've had...
there's your one thing. Excellent,
There's your
Yolanda.
one thing. Somebody did the one thing. By
Yeah.
the way, write down, okay, see, yeah, what's your one thing today? What have you taken
Yeah.
from this?
Yeah.
By the way, have you been watching when the spark shows up for us, when we make that 18-inch adventure? Down into the belly, back up, down into the belly, back up. Okay, it's in the body.
Yeah.
It's in consciousness, but it's demonstrated in the body. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? So keep playing with this ignition part. We've got one more show tomorrow. We're going to tie it all together with some user bits, listener bits, reader bits, watcher bits. So
Yeah.
that'll be good fun.
Yeah.
But really take the time to notice. Explore the mundane. Okay? I've been doing kung fu kind of things. I started like when I was 12. I'm 50. That's 38 years. You know what I spend most of my time doing now? You know. Standing.
Oh, yes.
I'm finding out how to get everything to connect better so that bang shows up a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But I spend 90% of my training time right now just going, ooh, there's a connection, there's a connection, there's a connection, there's a connection, there's a... Right?
Yeah.
Going back to the basics. What we're talking about is ignition, taking that spark, fanning it into a flame, noticing the best way to learn how to notice it, play with this mundane thing. Imagine taking the puppies to the dog park to the point where you gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay? Imagine climbing that ladder to the point where you actually climb it. And notice when that spark moves your body, because you don't. Okay? I just shared one today. I'll put a link here about free will. Okay, if you go to freeneville.com, type in the words in quotes, do something or do nothing. Do something or do nothing. Put that in quotes, and you'll get a nice little article, and the central quote is, the illusion of free will. And just keep going with that. Okay? Because when you imagine climbing that ladder, the state will take you up the ladder. When you imagine eating that ice cream. By the way, anybody ever do this? You're imagining eating ice cream, and you're eating ice cream, and you're going, I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop doing this. I've got to stop doing this. The state is driving the bus.
Yeah.
Okay? You're trying to stop the spoon. Quit trying to stop the spoon. Okay? Once you feel you're an investor, you're going to stop being a spender. By the way, you want to know why I pay most of our bills a year in advance? Okay, it's not to brag. It's because I don't want to see them. If I've got to take 5 minutes and go, Bill, put it there. When am I paying it? At 4:30,
constantly
it's
there
there.
on
It's
the
there. It's there.
table,
I'll push it in a
waiting.
few hours.
Yeah.
Or I'll do it now, and I'll push what I'm doing aside. You get it?
Yeah.
When I get the internet bill, I know it's paid for the next 7 months. Okay? Here. Victoria just files it. Done. Okay? I do it because paying it in a big chunk is an investment. Because it frees up my time. So put in the comments, if you would, please.
Yep.
What's your biggest takeaway from today?
Yep.
Number 2, get on the Law of Attraction Manifesto More Money group. Okay.
Anything you'd like in the wrap-up session tomorrow? We've got some things we'd like to share.
Stick
but,
some comments in here if you want us to put anything in the wrap-up session for the week. Again,
Yeah.
last week we did the 18-inch adventure a lot. This week's been mostly focused on ignition.
Yeah.
And
Anything you'd like a bit more of a recap on, just to get more clarity, or...
by the
Yeah.
way, we're looking at doing a little membership thing. Okay? And here's the thing. A live phone call where a small group of us, 10 to 20 max, could get together for whatever it takes, an hour, 90 minutes, 2 hours, and we have a talk. Okay? So here's the thing we're thinking about doing every month. One group call, okay? A recording that you get, a recording of the call if it records, which should be easy,
Yeah, I think we're
and
gonna do that.
and a printout, right?
Yep.
So in other words, here's a product and
PDF.
a call.
Yep.
Let us know if you're interested in that, because I think it'd be good fun, and we're working on some logistics on that.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yep.
We love you guys. We're going to the dog park.
Yep.
Remember, shift from spender to investor. Notice how we've talked about that in the show. Just don't make it a quick, I've got to shift from spending to investing. Really notice how we demonstrated it today. Watch her when she tells her story, because she got to the top of the driveway and she could have had that spark go one way or the other.
Yeah.
It could have been a forest fire, or she could have cooked a meal. She cooked a meal.
Yeah.
Really nail those. Watch the replays. And go to feelitrealfun.com, no www, if you want to watch the replays. And we're also on YouTube somewhere. We got to go to the dog park. We love you guys. Visit us at freeneville.com. Join us in Manifesting Mastery and have a wonderful day.
See ya.